Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about an Ohio attorney who got caught throwing a poop-filled Pringles can. Jake A. Blakeslee, a Noble County defense attorney with 47 years of practicing law, was suspended by the Supreme Court of Ohio for throwing a feces-filled Pringles can in the parking lot of the Crime Victim Advocacy Center, Haven of Hope in Cambridge in November 2021. The Ohio Supreme Court suspended the lawyer of Caldwell, Ohio for 1 year with 6 months, stayed on the condition that he engage in no further misconduct. You know, the kind of poop slinging misconduct, so no poop chucking, poop picking, or alternate ways of pooping in places that are not the toilet. Also, why Pringles? What did Pringles do to this guy? I honestly feel like a Lay's bag would have been much easier. You know, one of those jumbo size ones. On the morning of November 30th, the day of another pretrial hearing, Blakeslee made his deposit in the Pringles can, left his house with it, and drove to the Cambridge parking lot. He slowed his car as he passed the Haven of Hope, which is located 2/10 of a mile from the Guernsey County Common, and threw the can into the lot from which he drove to attend the hearing at 8:30 a.m., according to the 13-page Supreme Court of Ohio opinion. So basically, he just filled this can with his morning poop and threw it out before work. Before we move forward with the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 250 subs by the end of August. Michelle Carpenter Wilkinson, the chief executive officer of Haven of Hope, witnessed Blakeslee throwing the Pringles can out of his car and discovered the can and its contents. Carpenter Wilkinson and Blakeslee had known each other professionally for many years before the incident, and he had represented her daughter in a legal matter. She had also attended several of the court proceedings for Blakeslee's case and was attending the pretrial hearing that morning as well. After attending the hearing, Carpenter Wilkinson discussed the incident with the prosecutor assigned to the Blakeslee case and eventually filed a report with the Cambridge Police Department. He later was charged and pleaded guilty to minor misdemeanor charges of disorderly conduct and littering. Blakeslee ended up paying $248 in fines and court costs for his offenses. During his disciplinary hearing, Blakeslee admitted that he performed his disgraceful stunt at least 10 other times in various random locations during that year. He also denied knowing that the parking lot belonged to the Victim Advocacy Center. So around Caldwell, Ohio, there are just random Pringle cans of poop. Why is he so fascinated with Pringle cans and pooping in them? Or is there like a spicy bag of Doritos somewhere steaming in a police station parking lot? In the ethics case against him, Blakeslee stipulated that he had engaged in conduct adversely reflecting on a lawyer's fitness to practice law. Both sides acknowledged that there were few comparable cases. One of the cases cited involved a lawyer caught driving while naked. Another involved a lawyer who wrote a client refund check routed through the Oklahoma Bar Association during disciplinary investigation that was soiled with feces. What he is talking about are two separate cases where lawyers conducted in misconduct. The lawyer caught naked also happened in Ohio, which I find hilarious. The feces smeared check happened in Oklahoma. What he's trying to do is use past cases to create a precedence, but the only precedent should be jail or revoking their law licenses. These lawyers are let off so easy knowing that what they did was illegal. It makes me think, besides poop slinging, what else has this man gotten away with in his career as an attorney? He said his misconduct was a prank and was stupid. The Ohio Supreme Court didn't think that the parking lot incident was random. Blakeslee knew everyone at Haven of Hope, and he knew the victim's advocate in his murder case for 20 years. He had testified. He drove 20 minutes with the poop-filled can in the car before tossing it outside Haven of Hope. And he slowed his car down the first time that he reached the parking lot, turned it around, and made another pass past the lot as he tossed the can out. So he was just driving around with this smelly can of poop for 20 minutes. How can he even withstand that smell? Well, I guess he's been doing this for so long, he just probably just likes the smell of poop at this point. In mitigation, Blakeslee had no other discipline during a distinguished criminal defense trial practiced for more than 4 decades. Basically, what they're trying to say is during his time as an attorney, he didn't do anything wrong or illegal, so they don't want to reprimand him, or they don't want to get him in too much trouble because of his one incident of actually getting caught. But he said he's been doing it for so long, I think they need to really look into that. a little deeper. He expressed genuine remorse and testified that he is no longer engaging in such conduct. Blakeslee had a cooperative attitude during the disciplinary proceedings and offered evidence of his good character. He also testified that he had received treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder after serving in Vietnam, but he did not try to establish his disorder as a mitigating factor. He acknowledged that he was embarrassed by the public revelation of his misconduct and the resulting media attention. Blakeslee also testified that he knew everyone of Haven of Hope and dealt with them on a daily basis. From the research that I have done, he has not come forward with any other comment so far. As usual, I like to end the video off with a news clip to give you a different perspective.
Now, an Ohio attorney suspended because he is accused of throwing a poop-filled Pringles container onto the property of a crime victim advocacy center. I've been doing this for 30 years. Right. I've never seen that before. Never said that before.
Yeah, Trisha, I think it's safe to say a lot of people have not ever heard of something like this happening, but this is pretty serious because it went to the Ohio Supreme Court, and the justices have decided to suspend criminal defense attorney Jack Blakeslee for a year, although right now 6 months of that is considered stayed. Now, Blakeslee says he was not targeting the advocacy center, claiming that he has a habit of pulling what he calls the Pringles prank, and said that he did it at least 10 times that year. But the justices believe he had known that the advocates working at the center for years, they were known to him, and he was going to see them in court just 15 minutes after throwing the container. At the time, we're told he was representing someone accused in a capital murder case. Now, Blakeslee has been an attorney since 1976, and records show he has not been in trouble before, especially not for anything like this. Now, if he is accused of misconduct again during these first 6 months of his suspension, he will then have to serve the entire year-long suspension. Trisha, I don't even know what else to say other than this is one of the weirdest cases I've ever brought to you at the Alert Desk.
I assume we don't have a photo of him because I didn't see it.
I have not been able to find a picture. I did go to his website and look around. I have not seen a picture of him. He's not familiar to us, but we do know he is an Ohio criminal defense attorney, and he's claiming he does this all the time.
And he admitted he did that at least 10 other times in, like, the Pringles container and threw it?
That's coming straight from court records. That's his defense. He's claiming he was not targeting this victim advocacy center because it's just a prank that he does. Did not explain why he does that, where else he's done it. You may never know.
What a prankster.
So that's the story of the Pringles poop slinging Ohio lawyer. Let me know what you think in your comments below. Do you think if he picked the Cheetos bag, would it be any different? If you made it this far, you would enjoy this video about a mom having an interstate crime ring, or me playing GTA San Andreas with flying cars. Until next time, have a great day. See you later. Peace.